Happy Halloween! I thought today would be the appropriate day to talk about fear and anxiety. I'm Kathy Magnuson from Wildwood Learning, and sometimes fear and fun can go together, like today on Halloween. However, lots of times they don't. So what are you afraid of? I know I have lots of fears. I have fears like things that are physically going to hurt me, like this spider over here on my shoulder. And I also have bigger fears, like what's going to happen with my children, or how am I going to be able to maybe accomplish something that I don't think I can do. We all have fears and anxiety. That's just part of human experience. However, when that part of the brain that is there to keep us safe, when that part is engaged, it's really hard to think of ways to solve a problem other than fight, flight, or freeze. You know, fears can come in all different kinds of sizes. Ones that are big, huge, global fears, and others that are small, maybe everyday fears. So whatever you are having fear and anxiety over, just know that you're not alone. Everybody has times when they're afraid. So what can you do? And how can you help those children that you work with or that are in your lives? The first thing is to recognize when you are in a fear response. So think about a time when you were afraid. What did your body feel like? Maybe it was tense up in the shoulders. Maybe your heart was racing. Maybe you were breathing really shallow. What did that feel like in your body? Because your body is responding to that fear, be it a big global fear or a little tiny everyday fear. One of the things we have to realize is that there's different kinds of fears. Besides big and little, there's also ones that are realistic and imagined. So a realistic fear would be one that really puts you into that physical danger. So for instance, if I'm driving and someone swerves into my lane, that is a realistic fear. My heart starts pounding, I react, I go into that fight or flight, actually, because I want to get out of the way. However, there are also these imagined fears, fears of worry, where you're not physically in danger, but there's something out there in the future that you worry about or you think about. One is a warning sign, a warning that you're in physical danger. The other one is your thoughts, and that's a whole other video. So here's some tools that you can use to help move through your fears, and then when you move through your fears, you can help teach children that are in your lives these same tools. So first is recognize that emotion. As Dan Siegel says, if you have to name it, then you can tame it. So really, when you're in fear, when you are worried, name that emotion. Say it out loud. Say it to yourself. Then start scanning your body. Taking those deep breaths, scanning your body releases that stress and allows you to move from that part of your brain that's trying to keep you safe into the thinking part of your brain. And then my mantra is telling myself, everything is okay right now. Everything is okay right now. When I'm having those imagined fears of worry, of stress, of feeling overwhelmed with just life, these three things can bring me into the present moment. And then I have lots of options to choose from. I can go out for a walk and move, do some exercising, talk to somebody and have a positive conversation. Go out and play with my pet, my dog Wiley, or laugh. Sometimes just watching a great funny video. I love SNL, and watching some of those videos just make me laugh. Asking somebody for a hug, somebody that you live with, so that you're doing safe hugs. Having a good old cry. I know for myself, if I just sometimes sit down, have a good old cry, let all of that go, I feel so much better. Or choosing something like art or creative writing or writing things out. All of those things are releasing that anxiety that I'm having over that thought. Once I do that, I can really dive into being positive about myself, seeing some of those positive strengths that I have. And I can really tap into things like my connectedness strength by taking a walk out in nature and seeing that I'm connected. Or, like me, I really enjoy hanging out with friends on Zoom. So this Halloween, my friends and we're going to hang out on Zoom and have a spa party. How about you? And make sure you hit the subscribe button there too if you like this video. So just remember that you, as an adult, need to practice these skills, because once you practice these skills of letting go of fear and anxiety, building your resilience, then you can work with the children that are in your life and teach them these skills. So until next time, I hope you have a safe and happy Halloween, and go out there, spark some joy in your life.